everybody. Thanks for being here. Yes, Steve, it was great. Great day yesterday with the puppers over at Coronado. She's not quite ready for the big old craziness of Epcot. It'll take about another month, I'd say, of doing that kind of stuff at the resorts. Maybe Disney Springs. Just because it's not, we can go down to the Cirque du Soleil side down there and just kind of walk around where it is a little crowded, but we can also escape from the crowds and go down to the water a little bit. She needs, and the reality is that I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to consider like picking up a second job or something. Because I'm not going to be able to do it really this week, but I am going to have to do it. I can't stream it. That's the thing, right? Is that when I'm streaming, like yesterday at the dog park, like I'm just like, I get so overwhelmed down with the stream and trying to get her sorted. You know what I mean? I don't like doing both. Once she's 100%, I won't have to think about her. She'll be thinking like she does now, mostly thinks for herself, but I'm still doing a lot of course correction. So once she gets all that down, I won't have to worry about her. Just clip her to my belt and move on, you know what I mean? Walk the way I want to walk. She'll be good at it by then, you know. It's probably gonna, take about a month before she's good for parks. And I think that's with a lot of hard work. Hey, this guy, man, you think he cares about that car? Huge crack across his windshield. He got no tire in his extra tire spot. Oh my God, I don't want to sit here. You got no blinker. My guy's window's cracked. No tire in his extra tire spot. He just drove over the biggest hole I've ever seen. It basically looked like it was about to blow his whole tire out. So anyway, maybe 2 months. A month or two before she's ready for the parks. She will have one Festival of the Arts day before it's all said and done, but it's probably going to be a day where I go over there really early. Like, probably around, not really early, but when they, kind of like towards that park opening, like 10 o'clock, and just walk in the World Showcase, because I've seen Pat out there early and it's not a lot of people. It'd be kind of like the perfect ambiance for her. Not everybody going in and out of shops and lines. Everybody's basically walking that circle one way or the other. So I think we could have a Festival of the Arts day perhaps before the end of the festival, but most likely Ari's Epcot adventures will begin with Flower and Garden. Flower and Garden first, and then food and wine after that. It'll be nice. This will be our first trip to Disney. Will be fun. I mean, outside of what we're doing. I'd say over the next month we're gonna do a bunch of resorts. Polynesian at some point. We'll do Grand Flow, resorts that it's nice to be able to walk around outside and inside, Riviera, obviously, she's gotta come see her home, sweet home. Yeah, and just in general, like, doing more things like we did, like I took her to the store, I've taken her to Publix. Fish store she's been in a bunch of times now. So little things like that help too. Like, it doesn't have to be Disney. It could just be like Walmart, you know. And what do I care if my dog's freaking out a little bit at Walmart, or if she's peeing or pooping or freaking, you know, on the, you know, it's Walmart, that place. You know what I mean? So, I think that's what we're going to maybe do some stuff like that. Plus, she's still small, too. Like, you got to remember that. Like, one of the things I need to keep remembering is that Mark is very small. And if, God forbid, anything happened to that poor dog, like somebody wasn't paying attention and she got stepped on, when she's a big, full Shiba Inu, I highly doubt that's going to happen. You know, when she's a big, full Shiba all fluffed out, you know, it should be a lot easier to spot. But now she's still a little kind of thin, you know, dog. She doesn't stick out like a Great Dane or something. So for her own sake, too, it's going to be good that we make sure we don't go to the park until she's 100% ready to go. You know, at about 8, 9, 10 months old, she will be about as big as she's going to get. She's coming up on it, you know. She's got, God, she looks like, in a lot of ways, she looks like she's doubled in size since I got her. Just in these first few months. reference count. We already got one going. Yum Yum in my tum tum. Chef Daryl, SNL. SNL reference count at 1. my bad. My bad. I forgot to show you the new signage. Hi, how are you? Good. Thanks, you too. Thank you. Wow, it looks like a ghost town in here. Don't mean it is. It just means from the appearance of that. I think that there was nobody here. Now from the appearance of this, ladies and gentlemen, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Epcot is very quiet today. Going to standard parking only. That's the direction in which you are heading. Hello, sir. Look at us, hey, down on the end. We down on the end, boy. Hey, on the end. On the end. Hello. Thank you. Yes, I know where I'm going. Like this guy in the launcher was a little confused. Hello. Spot here. Got that good spot. That's on me. Alright. Done and done. We are parked on the far end. Makes it easy to find the car, I can tell you that. Been 84 years. It's been 84 years. Hold on to your butts. That's Titanic and Jurassic Park. Wow, we're in Reference City right now. Just gonna talk in movie quotes for the rest of the day. What made you pick me? Uh-oh. Very finicky. My cable is being very finicky. I'd have to swap that out. Most likely. Most likely we're gonna have to swap that out. Damn, somebody got their bass thumping down there. Almost want to walk that way just to go and look at this person. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just like putting eyes on people like that, just being like, who's this ignorant? What's the level of ignorance that goes along with humping your bass in the Disney World parking lot? think this thing's working. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. It's hard to tell. Do you hear any wind? That would be a deciding factor. If you can hear, what can you hear as far as the winds? Wow, what a day. I'm in Dory 404. Dory 404. Damn, I could have just pulled that car right on up here. You know what I'm saying? Dropped it up front. You're in a good spot. Ship is in the harbor now. See if you can spot them. It's just a number coming up from the bottom. We fall free. I'm a damn fool who shot him. Just unbelievable that they're not doing any Ham songs on Broadway when they have two people who are poking Hamilton. Michael James Scott and Mandy Gonzalez. I guess it's not Disney enough, right? They always say these are songs from the Disney Songbook. That's what all this stuff is, from the Disney Songbook. I think that they should just, since we should just ask Lin-Manuel, be like, hey man, can we drop that in the Disney Songbook? They probably gotta pay him, that's why. Like the royalties and all that stuff, the things that are in the Disney Songbook must be owned by Disney. Which is why they could do stuff from like Moana, even though it's Lin-Manuel Miranda, but they wouldn't be able to do stuff from Hamilton. Does that make sense? Does that even make any sense to y'all? Did you know what they all became? Did they know you rewalked again? No, well, we'll never be the same. My buddy's bank up the road from us closed, and they like started demoing the parking lot, and they took these things out of the parking lot, these little stoppers, and they threw them all in a pile, and most of them broke, but there was like 4 or 5 that stayed together. And me and my friends, we all went up there one day and we took them out the pile, and each one of us had one at our house for like a skating ramp. I put like 2 pieces of block under one side of mine so that you could jump up to it and then ride it down, pop off the end. One of my buddies ended up putting it on top of like a ramp as like basically as the top, as the railing. Another friend just had it as a part of like his street course. It was funny. Everybody had one. Every time I see one, I always think of that. I'm like, damn. That was crazy. The one at my buddy Jeff's house, that was the one that got used the most. The wax on it. There was so much wax in having grinded the thing so much that it was almost round. Almost. Like it had lost so much of its edge.
Well, okay, we'll have to go buy some stuff. But if you can't make it into the park to go ride the ride right now, then you're not going to ride the ride.
Well, That's hardcore. That's the difference between like the family of a handicapped person versus everybody else. That poor girl, like, they're getting her out of the car, and like, you heard her mom, she's like, well, if you're not feeling good enough to get out of the car to get on the ride, then you're not gonna ride the ride. Whereas most people would be like, what can I do to help you? Like, how can I assist? You know? When you're family, when you're here, your family. Bertucci's. When you hear your family. Is that what it is, or is that Olive Garden? Olive Garden. When you hear your family. And we hate our family. When you hear your family, and boy, do we hate our family. When you're that annoying relative that I can't stand. When you're here, your family. Wow, we got parked on the whole opposite side of Epcot today, boy. All right, the breakdown will occur. Put you guys in my pocket. You'll see on the other side of the security. And we'll be heading to Starbucks. Those monorail doors closing were pretty loud, huh? Where's that door closed? New gimbal's been nice. I put a new tripod on here last night too. Those look awfully a lot like Batu clothes to me. She looks like she's in the wrong planet. That girl looked like she was on the wrong planet here at Epcot. Who knows what she was doing over here in her work gear like that, even though she had her name tag on. I highly doubt you could just keep your Batu digs on and just be like, yeah. Oh shit, you know what? One thing I should check instead of coming up here. Making sure I have a park pass. This thing that I've done every day for the past few days. That's my email. That's my password. Sign me in, yo. Book a park resi for today. I have a Magic Kingdom Park pass today. Modify to Epcot. Confirm. Your Disney Park Pass reservation has been updated. Whoa. That guy was so, how you doing? I'm good, thank you. Have a nice day. John, how are you, sir? Hope everybody's having a nice day. Thank you all for being here. Welcome back to the most magical place on earth. The actual most magical place on earth, Epcot Center. This one's hair. The pink. I always love pink hair. I don't know why. I think it ultimately comes down to the fact that if I was a girl, I would absolutely have pink hair. Squad, dude. It's a squad. Looks pretty good. Get that Spaceship Earth line, looks nothing. Always a good way to gauge how things are. Minnie Mouse's line is also pretty reasonable by the looks of it. Sorry. It's not just me, other people get walked into too. Everybody's getting walked into. Not just me. That's actually a pretty busy wait time for how busy this park looks. The park's busyness look like that should be a walk-on, so maybe things are not what they seem just by the entries. Just because parking was nothing and security was nothing and entry was nothing doesn't mean anything really. I was thinking it was park hopping time, so if there was any time that this park was going to get busy, that would be it. For the entries. Then I think about stuff like this, like, you know, there's no way that my adorable little dog is gonna be harder to control than an infant on a leash. So maybe I should just step it up. Maybe I should have just brought her with. See, moments like this, like thinking about it right now, like we could never do what we're doing right now. Cutting in between all these people, she would just be jumping left and right, you know what I mean? Trying to figure out where was the safe route. She's gonna have to learn how to do that herself, you know? How to navigate all that. I mean, obviously, if she just stays at my side and learns how to heal the way she's been doing, she'll be okay. But if she does what she sometimes does, and wants to take the lead, she's gonna have to understand how to navigate that stuff. It's quiet in here, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Apparently, I don't know what the hell's going on because we're about to walk up to Starbucks. Usually the line is the longest line. So apparently this park doesn't even know what the hell's going on. Apparently not even here at the park do they have any idea what's happening. A lot of waffles out still today. Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm awesome, thank you. Could I please get I've got some debating in my head, that's why it looks like my wheels are spinning. Could I get a pistachio cold brew? Venti? Yeah, thank you.
And do you have any pistachio?
No, I'm just gonna take it how it comes.
Okay.
Yeah. Tom, could you put a shot of espresso in there for me and extra ice? Thank you very much.
I'll call your name at the end.
That's it.
Next, Dennis.
Can you sit $4.99.
Well, I'll Apple Pay you.
Thank you.
Hey, so with these locations, you guys can't scan for your stars, and you can't redeem
You
stars.
can scan for stars, we just can't redeem. So if you pay with... Okay, wait, so yeah. We can scan
Talk to
for
me.
stars if you're paying with the gift card.
So what if the money's loaded onto my Starbucks app?
Yeah, so that the
I
long-
can pay that way
the
here.
long barcode?
Yes.
I can't scan the QR code. So if you have your card, the app has the QR code. I can't take that and I can't scan for stars. But if you load like $10 or $15 on your card, like on your app every week, I can scan that and you earn stars for your card.
So where would it be in here? Because this is the
It's
only
gonna
one
be,
that has.
nope, go to the other side where it says scan and pay.
Yeah.
So you
So
have to,
I just cleared it out. So if it's there, it'll have a little bar.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you add like a gift card, so if you have this gift card and
Yeah.
you add it there, it'll have it. Or if you just like load money.
And it's still the 2 stars and all that
It's
stuff.
still the 2 stars.
I've missed out on so many. Thank you. Somebody told me this the other day. They're like, Tom, why don't you scan for your stars at Starbucks? And I said, because they don't let you. And I was confused on what that meant. Pardon me, sir. You were just next to me 30 seconds ago. Oh, hello. I literally had the same conversation with them there last night. Yeah, dude. I think this is all new. No way. Trails End is closing. I guess it had never gone back to the buffet, I think is probably what the problem was.
But the only thing about right now, obviously, is that I have to go. Which is like not too bad because that's
Leaking. I don't know what's going on. I'm leaking. My whole shit is falling apart. Something's going on, man. What's going on, man? Well, I didn't play Pogo in a week. 4 minutes until this raid happens where? At Spaceship Earth. We're going to walk back down. I want to do it. I haven't done a raid in so long in terms of Legendary one because they constantly are popping in places I'm not. Could be useless, but maybe there'll be some people down there doing it. Plus I can sip my coffee. I will, yeah. I sent all my gifts the other night, and then I didn't go out, so I don't have any. I probably have some now that got collected. Remember the ice shaken espresso? I remember getting that. That was a great drink. For Jamba Juice. I've got your Jamba Juice for Jamba Juice. For Jamba Juice, I've got your Jamba Juice. Probably a little stressed out today, I think. There's a lot on people's faces. A lot of stress out there. A lot of stress on the faces of the people. Another one's at 306 in Morocco. If I was being a real hardcore gangster, I could do both. You know what's funny is that, have you ever, I don't really mess around on Facebook anymore, but have you ever seen like these things where you earn, it'll tell you, like you earn the badge for becoming a fan of like something. It's like, I don't even comment on this thing. It's like this year, it's like, you have a badge for being the Chargers' biggest. I was like, dude, I don't even think I liked, commented on a single Chargers post all year besides the last one of the year. The last one of the year, I was like, this is what it's like to be a, oh, she said so. I thought that's what she said. Thank you. Have a good one. Oh, okay. I was like, I only had one. I only had this one coffee. A couple times, I was confused. Tom, back to back. What they got whipping up in the oven. Look at all that butter back there. Butter. I'm not making anything. Whoa. These big travel parties like this. Oh, you know what we need actually? I gotta fill up my water bottle. I gotta fill up my water bottle just in case we feel like, just in case I feel like going out and getting some snacks, you know? Wow, it smells bomb in here right now. I don't know why. I don't know what that smell is, but all I can tell you is that it smells bomb in here. Maybe what I do is I'll fill this up after. Actually, this looks like a good chance right here. Alright. Bottom. I think that side's never open too. You ever notice that? Never open. Never open. Always closed that side.
Okay, well, we can put lids
Okay. No ice in this side. The water's right here. You gotta press that button. Sweet. All right, bottles filled. We can go and go do this raid. It said 4 minutes. Should have just walked right out this front door. I wouldn't have even have to have done the loop. I don't know how close I have to be. I'm sure that there's a, I mean, even if we went right inside of the back side of Spaceship Earth, there'd be plenty of room between that and we'll see. From this trash can, it'd be nice if it reached that far. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. No, I gotta go through the actual building. I'd have to go into the actual building a little bit. I don't even think there's anybody doing the raid, you know? Where y'all trying to go?
Oh, test track.
Test track. Walk up here. You'll see a break in between these two buildings to the left. As you go under it, stare off to your right, you'll see a giant blue building. That's test track. So it's basically that direction.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. Cut through and do this raid on the other side. God, it smells so old in here. This is like one of the few old ass smelling Epcot places that are left because of this carpet and stuff. It's just got like years and years and years and years of age on all this stuff. That's the tough part about being in here, is that there's no, really the tough part is that there's absolutely nowhere to put anything. Alright, I'm gonna see if on this, are we close enough now? I might actually have to go out in front of the building. Yeah, I gotta go outside. Also, I found out that this pistachio thing is, it's got brown sugar on the top. That's what these little nuggets of love are. Brown sugar. I found this out because I got one the other day and it didn't have it on there. And I went back over and I said, hey, can I get the stuff that goes on top? She said, oh, the brown sugar? I said I should have known. I said I should have known that's what that was, brown sugar.
Yeah, inside here.
It's like a buffalo jump.
Is the restaurant.
I was like, what? Like, in this building up here is the restaurant. I'm like, no restaurants up here. Although it's a great idea, there are no restaurants up here. Now Spaceship Earth's a walk on, go figure that. We must have just walked in at the right time. It had hit a little peak there. Damn, I think I can do this raid from the ride too. If I can, I should just ride it. I would have to finish my drink. I forgot about that. Jesus Christ, I hate kids. Kids, man. I guess I should think about it like that. I mean, if I'm not stepping on kids, then maybe people wouldn't step on the dog, you know? Because, like, obviously, you know, you're like the one that, you know, you're not gonna just walk blindly. Although I think it could still end sour. I think it could still end bad. I'm gonna wait for full grown, be a lot easier. I was gonna laugh. I thought it said I still wasn't on the raid. Alright, there's nobody here to do this raid. Tapu Koko. Do I have any friends online? Answer is, I have 2. That ain't gonna be enough. My name is Daniela. Your name is Daniela. Tour guide, I get cinnamon dolce sprinkles on my cold brew. The ambient noise and the ambient noise in the background is nice. Thanks, Todd. Appreciate that. It's a killer day. Sucks nobody's here to do this raid. Oh, no crowd out here tonight. This afternoon, I should say. Like a ghost town. Take a look. I'd call that a quiet day. I mean, look at that spaceship berth line. There's nobody on there. I'm gonna finish my coffee and then we're gonna jump on. Whoa, there's that sun. God, what a nice day, man. These are the kind of days you could just literally stand here. I could. I don't know. I think not everybody could. Nope, you and Jeff, as I thought I said, closed out the weekly goal last night. It was at 470 out of the 400. You two closed out the weekly goal as of yesterday. Priscilla and Edwin had pushed us up to 370 the day before. So we decided to take it to 400 to see if we could hit it on this Sunday, which we did. We'll give a shout out to Cynthia, though. Thank you, Cynthia. Appreciate that. $10. Thanks for the Disney Magic today. Cindy P. So I will add another 10 in onto the weekly, making us 20 out of the 400. The first one was from, technically, again, that was an off-stream donation. Sargento and Jeff sent us up over the, we got up to 405 technically between the two of them. You sent me another one. Dude, you just did. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. What the hell? Look at you guys go. I'm going to go throw it all on a gift card. $10 more from Pierce Sargento. That's taking us up to 30 out of the 400, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like to get us up to maybe that $50 gold for today, $10, $5, it all goes a long way towards the adventures. Don't forget that although it might seem like a great full-time job, it is, but most full-time jobs pay a whole lot better than this does. I used to make $200 or $300 a night when I was a bartender. When I bartended, I'd make $200 or $300 a night, not $300 a week. So obviously a lot of things in my life have changed. I don't have the car note that I once had. I don't have the rent payment that I once had. Although other bills are definitely, my cell phone bill's the most it's ever been, considering I have 2 lines fully now. I never had that before. My house insurance is about half of what I used to pay for rent anyway. The lawn. Luckily, I do my own pool. HOA. So also pretty close to, I get it. It comes close to what rent used to be, but I don't have the car note anymore. But ultimately, I've definitely, my life has slowed down a lot, considering you guys know that we've rebudgetized in terms of I don't use this money to go out and have $100 dinners like we used to anymore. That was back when we were still kind of living off of a lot of what I still had saved up, etc. Then, of course, went through all my legal drama a couple years ago. More money than you could ever even want to imagine, really. Got thrown at all that. So, although it's a great full-time job, it is certainly not as lucrative as some of the jobs I've had before. But life is a double-edged sword. Life's not all about money, and life's not all about work. Life is about, ultimately, enjoyment, in my opinion. And I think that now we certainly probably enjoy our days more than we ever have, ever. But you guys can make all that a whole lot easier in terms of what we do. Hey, pal. Good to see you. That was Kristen right there, right? Yeah. I love the job, but it's very it just is what it is. It's a crowdfunded gig, so if we don't crowdfund and I don't at least hit those weekly goals, things change, and then all of a sudden now I'm back to working some normal job. And you've seen it happen with plenty of people who did this for a full-time thing, and then all of a sudden it wasn't their full-time thing anymore. And that's for many different reasons. Tanya's a good example of that. Works a normal job now. Pat, too. For a while was doing this as just his only thing, and now, as he tells you guys all the time, if he doesn't hit certain things, he's just going to dip out and go make money somewhere else, because luckily he's highly educated and has a lot of skills. Me, on the other hand, I am not highly educated. I might I might be a smart-ass dude, but I am not educated in terms of, I ain't got no master's or a doctorate to throw on the table to have somebody hire me up real quick. I've got a bachelor's degree in communications from an average school, which I could do jack shit with. So ultimately, even if I had to go back to the working force, the only thing I could do is pay my bills by waiting tables or bartending again. You know, I mean, I guess I could get lucky and try to get my foot in the door doing something else, like around Disney, you know what I mean? Starting custodial, work my way up into operations, etc. But again, you know, I don't want to ruin this place for myself. I didn't like working here and coming here, double down. I hated going to work at 10:30 in the morning, and then when I got out, running over here to stream, I was like, God, I've just been like, you know, it's just burning it at both ends. It doesn't have the same magic. Doesn't got that same magic. So ultimately, this is kind of, you know, in a lot of ways, this is what I've positioned myself to do now. This is all I can do in a lot of ways. So I'm capable of doing. I don't even think I'm hireable anymore, if I was going to be perfectly honest with you. Imagine me trying to listen to somebody. Imagine me having to go back to a job where I was like, oh yeah, yes sir, no sir. Oh, I'll be happy to come in early, or yeah, I'd love to work a shift that I don't really want to work. Are you kidding me? Setting an alarm in the morning. After 3 years of not doing that, it would be pretty impossible to go back to doing that. I would be the worst employee, and I'd probably get fired immediately. So this is all we got now, guys. Nowadays, this is all we got. Between flipping the Lego to make the big bucks to pay things like the taxes on the house or my DVC annual dues, you know, luckily the investments there were made, and that stuff covers a more long-term thing. But in terms of that day-to-day, get the bills paid, get gas in the car, get the food in my tummy, come out here, do the thing. That is a crowd-funded adventure at this point, so I am at your mercy, ladies and gentlemen. Each week, you all can dictate what kind of a week I have. And again, I want to give a huge shout-out to people like Dawn and Pierce and Courtney and Mike and Lisa and God, especially like Pat and all that stuff. I mean, so many people are so supportive of the adventures and making sure everything goes smoothly, you know what I mean? As I've said a million times, if I didn't have Pat, when all that legal stuff went down, I'd still be in debt from all that, and I'd probably be in debt from all of it for years. Without people like Mike and Lisa, there's so much stuff at the house. I mean, even Ari wouldn't have been possible. You know what I mean? So many things without those guys I wouldn't have been able to make happen. Without people like Dawn, I would have never had any merch. I would have never had any kind of cool stuff. I mean, without people like Pierce, without people like Jeff, you know, even like Jim L or Scuba Steve or Polly Steve, or I mean, like I said, Courtney and people like Lori too, like who are always like, here's $5, $10, even though they don't have it. You know, I tell Lori all the time, like, you're on a fixed income, you're basically like completely retired on the, you know, and the last thing I want you doing is sending me any kind of, but still, people manage to find value in the channel. I know naming names gets a little tricky because then, of course, I forget people like Eric. I'm not forgetting you, or Anthony, or, you know, so many people. I don't forget any of you guys. Elizabeth. I just had said Priscilla and Edwin's name a little while ago. You know, Pierce, and like I said, Jeff. But Pierce, I mean, definitely Pierce, right? Pierce, I think we can all agree. Pierce is probably the most regular at this point. Certainly by no means, you know, and Pierce, he doesn't care about us talking about this stuff. He's not the most by any means, right? If you were to think about how much money some people have donated to the channel, it's extraordinary. But Pierce is the most consistent. You know, Jeff, Courtney, Elizabeth, Lori, they're all very consistent too. But Pierce is like I don't think the guy's missed a week in 2 years. I don't think I think most of the time he's doubled down on the weeks. You know, it's a 5, it's a 10, it's a 15, it's multiple days. Especially when he sees that nobody's really chipping in. It was daily for like 6 to 7 months. Yeah, dude. Like literally, like that was through the super chats and stuff. The daily contribution, dude. Remember? We used to say it. We used to talk about it all the time. Like I mean, this guy, I think a lot of you forget. I don't. You know? If anybody catches any feelings from me, like, you know, they're like, damn, Tom, I support you a lot too. Why are you talking about Pierce so highly? I think a lot of people forget, you know, that Pierce is really, you know, even if we were all climbing Everest, I'm not saying any credit away from anybody because we all did a great job, but Pierce, you know, I don't know. He definitely has a consistency there that's very rare. I don't think there's some people that probably haven't watched the channel as much as Pierce has donated to it. Galen as well, exactly. Good to see you, Galen. And then there are people like Galen. And like I said, Jim L, Polly Steve, Scuba Steve, these guys also donate. And when they do, they choose to do it in a little bit of a bigger way. People like Blair. Think about Blair. I mean, Blair has sent us multiple $100 PayPals, Venmos, Super Chats. She's done that multiple times over the course of 4 years. In October, it'll be 5 years. And she's been here since day one. She was a part of the group that initially got my gimbal for me. Back when I had an Osmo 1 that barely worked and everybody wanted me to live stream, and I said the only way I could do it is if I had a proper gimbal. So everybody went and got me one. I mean, that was like, that you know, that's OG. Think about it. Think about how OG that is. So in a lot of ways, you know, the channel back then, it wasn't even crowdfunded because I was still working. But then COVID happened and I decided that this was going to be my full-time gig. You know? Well, one of the main things about COVID that made me realize is that there's no, like, even being a bartender or waiter, it's a great way to make quick money and all that. But, like, what's your end game? You know? Like, the world could all just shut down and then you're just screwed. It was better, at least, to, in that point, I was like, it'd be better to just do the stuff at home, you know? I could cook at home. I could stream from home. And for a while, that stuff did really well. And then, obviously, you know, I had a lot of drama that went down with my crazy ex-girlfriend, you know, who was hell-bent on ruining my life. And she made sure that there was at least 40% of my audience that was never really, I don't think, a fan of Tom Does Disney. They were just a fan of Disney. She, you know, the efforts through not just her, but the efforts through the people that she influenced, especially trickle-down effect. You know, we lost, I would say, probably 40% of my viewership. Which again, get those fucking people out of here, you know what I mean? Anybody who was just watching this channel or thought something about me from something they heard, I mean, get them out of here. Whether they were a mod, a friend, or whoever, get those people out of here, right? The people we want here are the people that understand the process. They're like, I watch this guy every day. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Everybody's got their moments. But you can't deny that even a lot of those, say 40% of those people, made up 10% of my income, which I think is a pretty safe number. That's 10% income loss. So, you know, and it's probably exponential too in terms of like it's a consistent 10%. You know what I mean? In terms of like the people that would be finding you naturally from that type of exposure, and they'd be like, oh, I'll throw this guy a 5 or a 10 real quick just because I'm enjoying the past few days of watching him. You know? That stuff won't happen because we don't have that. And that was my decision. I doubled down on it, right? I saw it was happening, and I said to myself, you know what? If that's how this is going to be, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream every single day for the next, I thought it was going to be a year. Here we are at day 650. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it every day because I know YouTube hates that. And if it's already pissed at me, and if all these people are pissed at me in the community, and nobody's going to share my stuff, I might as well just go off. You know what I mean? Yo, this thing is clean. Anyway. Oh, thank you very much, JP. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a diatribe. Thanks again also to the True Blue Colts fam. Glad to help when we can. We appreciate what you do. That's William and the gang. And JP, damn JP, thank you very much. You pick up your food bill today. That's $40 from JP. I watch your streams all the time. JP, let's flip the camera to give JP a thank you and the hello to the Colts fam, the True Blue Colts fam, William and the gang. Amber, hello. Dude, JP, thank you very much. I'm going to get all this put on a gift card. Let's go do that, right? I'm just going to go and throw this right on here while we're talking. If you guys want to throw in on the gift card fund, go right ahead. Because this is all going right on this gift card right now so that we can get more snacks throughout the festival and you heard? Damn, this is new. These are all new. These are all new. This one's so hot. Are you kidding me? That thing is sick. Wow, another new Avengers band too. Oh my God, look at all the new bands that came out this week. This one matches the Spirit jersey, the black one. Dude, look at all the Magic bands that came out this week. This is a Four Parks band. This is a pass holder, Fantasyland. Look at this First Visit one too. Dude, shut up. Look how many more of these bands came out this week. I don't remember seeing this either. Oh, this is a limited release, this Marvel band. Oh, this pass holder one's limited release too. So you think they're going to do these all over again? They'll do the Fantasyland, Main Street, Tomorrowland, all of them with the new style. And it's pass holder now too. Damn, I'm really tempted to grab one of these. I gotta be honest with you. I can't believe how many new bands came out this week. What the hell? Look at this Bambi one's new too. Bro, how many new Magic bands came out this week? Literally. Any new Star Wars? No, right? It's all the same. Wow, that's a lot of new Magic bands this week. I don't remember. Just go reload our gift card up in this spot. And these guys are all... Since there's nobody in line, we might as well reload our gift card. Here, let me check out the... Let me see what I'm working with here. Hi, I'm just reloading my gift card. How you guys doing? So far, so good?
So far, so good.
Because it could get worse, right? I'm on Apple Pay. Can I put 75 on there? Yeah, yeah. How what is that in Spanish? It's 75? 75, yeah. Apple Pay. Oh, you know what? I mean, could you do it again? Sometimes my watch has been acting up. It likes my phone better. Yeah, I know. It keeps happening to me out at the festival too. I think my watch, there's something wrong with it. It's the best, this mural of Mickey and everything. With the little Epcot logo up there. Thank you very much. Yes, that's great. Have a good day. What is this? Headphone case. Oh, this is what Mike and Lisa gave me for my AirPods. Dude, I can't believe the Epcot Spirit jersey is still in here. Actually, it's not. It's actually all gone, besides XLs and double XLs. And what, they got a couple larges too? But there are no more mediums left. Oh, Jesus, that only took 2 months. It only took a month and a half, huh? Oh, let's ask the gang of coordinators and stuff. Maybe they will have seen it. We'll see. I'm so sorry. Hey, can I ask you a question? Of course. There are these new ears that came out, and they have Chubby from Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway on them, the little bird. Have you seen those in here?
I haven't seen them in here. I would imagine they would probably get them first off in Hollywood
I
Studios.
saw somebody post them at Magic in Hollywood. I was like, oh, I wonder if that means they came to Epcot
Yeah,
yet.
we're
This is
usually
the only
like
park I come
the
to.
last. It's us in Animal Kingdom. We usually get everything last.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're like headed to Disney Springs,
Yeah,
Disney would be
well,
a good
Disney,
one.
yeah. I saw they were at the Emporium, so I guess if I have to, I can.
The only other place that I would try here, just in case, understate for the right Gateway gifts, because
Yeah,
of the
because they have a
embroidery,
ton of ears down
they
there.
do a whole bunch of ears. I would. give
On my
that
way
one a
out,
try.
I'll look at that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Oh, this is the Ducky and Bunny. They got the Spirit jersey. I want to show you guys the Spirit jersey. It's $100. Oh, it's right here. Here it is. The Spirit jersey is $100. It doesn't even say Spirit jersey on it. Like, it doesn't have the... Oh, it does, actually. It does right there. But you wouldn't even really be able to tell it was a Spirit jersey like you could with most. $100 for that thing. You know, you thought they were bad when they got up to the $80 price point. Because remember, they used to be $65. Literally every single Spirit jersey was $65. And nowadays, they are all... How much? How much they want for this one? How much they want for this hella basic one? Doesn't tell you? Right here, $80. Yeah. That's what they went up to. They went up to $80 now. It's crazy. $80. I'll put 75 on the card. I appreciate y'all. That was very nice of you guys. I appreciate the PayPals that came in. Sorry, I wasn't trying to go off on some rant. I just, I don't usually talk about my, my current situation in terms of that type of stuff. We also had from Courtney, Courtney sent us a $20 that came in from a Venmo. It said snack fun. Thanks for bringing the magic. I'm going to get all these numbers updated as well for the weekly goal. Just give me 1 minute because I am starting to hit a little bit of a wall in terms of food. I really need to eat something. And I don't know if we're going to go for something that's new, old, something in between. Like, when I say in between, I mean like a non-festival item. I like that little stool that people have now that it kind of folds up into a little. You seen it? It's like basically like looks like a frisbee, like a big thick frisbee, and then you can like puff it out into a full chair. Not a chair, but a stool. It turns into a stool. Grown-ass men sitting on it, you know what I mean? It's pretty good. It's got to be able to support some pretty good weight. They spread some fresh mulch over here. You can smell it. There's some fresh mulch over there. Stankin'. Beep, beep. Trains are coming. Beep, beep. Trains coming. Beep, beep.
Yeah. I mean, we can always come back. I just really, really want it. Because we're not going to have a super cool day tomorrow. I just want another Kyber crystal, to be honest. Yeah. Like a pink rose. And also try to go for a black one.
Try to go for a black kyber crystal. Did you know that for every X amount of red kyber crystals that Disney sells, there are, I've had enough of that. What's the end of that? Hello, hello.
In 11.
The fruit pop, the pop tart, everything's sweet in here, that's the trick. Nothing in here is savory. Even that fruit pizza, it sounds, you know, like it would be something that, it might not be necessarily sweet with the, it's got white chocolate on it and stuff, so it's gotta be, right? I think that's just, I was coming back in to see if they ever restocked on the Spirit jerseys. Still just extra smalls up here. Spirit jerseys back there. Yep, still just smalls and extra smalls. Yep, that's it. You can see all the way down. It's a small and extra small. They still have not restocked the Spirit jerseys. They will. I mean, really, good for Figment. You know that he's got that kind of draw. That somehow, you see what I did there? He's got that kind of draw. A little bit of a pun. I didn't even mean to do that. Look at me, busting out puns. Puns are not even meaning to, you know? Puns without even meaning to. And he's got that kind of draw. I meant like the draw of an artist. Oh man, now I'm going down a path of real puns. I meant the draw of a crowd. There you go. To draw in the crowd. Not the act of drawing. Shutting up now for a couple minutes. Okay. Just gonna shut the fuck up now. I'm gonna shut the what? I'm gonna shut the what to the who now. $10 came in from Jeff as well. Damn, Jeff, I was just talking about you, man. I hope you heard all the nice things I had to say about you. Also PayPal from Stan. What just happened? What happened? Damn, I lagged out. Are we back? What the hell happened? Oh, there we go. Wow, that was nuts. I never have had lag on this bridge. As a matter of fact, I used to use this bridge as literally as a place where I watch the fireworks from. That's crazy. I can't tell you how much time I've spent on this bridge. Never once seen it lag out like that. Never once have I seen it lag out like that. Well, anyway, I don't know if everybody heard, but I was saying thanks again to Scuba Steve, man. Scuba Steve came in with a PayPal as well. You guys are crushing it today. I got a hell of an update to do on this weekly goal when we get over here. Once we get over here, we got a big update on this weekly goal to make. Once we figure out what it is I'm eating, which I haven't quite done. I haven't quite figured that out yet. I did want to come over here and see if the chalk art is being done. And I wanted to know if the expression by numbers section had ended up changing.
Yesterday now, yeah.
Okay, one.
My friend bought like 3 of them.
Ding, 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 ding. You gave me half my your lotto ticket winnings, dude. Thank you very much. I was looking back at our history on PayPal. Did you know that the first PayPal you ever sent me was back in the day, dude, for the Madame Leota sipper? Remember that when I did the Madame Leota sipper as the deal? I saw him painting this one. This is the one we painting. Chalking? I don't know what you call it. Ah, okay. I never got to see the second one of these. All we saw was the first one with Raya.
Okay, I'm gonna do something that
I'd cut across and just go look at all this, and then we'll go over to look at the big one. Just so we can continue to have seen basically all these. I'm sure there'll be a couple that we missed, but the majority of we wouldn't have. Guys, did another one of these today. Look at this. This is sick. This is, remember the first one that had the Harry Potter little Easter egg on it? This one's much better. God damn, that's clean, man. Look at Donald. He's popping his boat. Unbelievable, right? Crazy.
I know. After all you went through.
Look at that. Wow, the detail on this thing is so crazy. That's literally bananas, dude. How about the angel, too? God, look at the detail. Insane. Insane. Yeah, Mickey's looking dope. That's a clean That is a clean piece of art right there. I'm finishing up right now. Finishing up down on the other side.
That is really cool.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. It's a new girl. She wasn't here last week. But that guy was. He's been here every day. Every single day that dude has been here. I'll tell you what. Funny today. Quiet day. What's this week's? Oh, it's Baymax this week. How cool, huh? That's nice. Fantastic. Baymax looks good. We'll grab a quick pic of him. We'll grab the quick Baymax pic.
We don't have to do that. I mean, that's fantastic.
Pose on Baymax. You can sit, kneel, or stand this week. Yes, you can walk on the art. Because remember the first week, everybody's like, I don't want to walk on Raya. She looks so good. I don't want to ruin it. It's 3:10 and the virtual queue for Guardians is still open. That looks good. Looks really good, actually. With the skyline. This time the blocking on it is so much better than the first week. Yeah, they did a killer job. Blocking is way better this week than it was the first one. Okay. I think he said Don's coming out. I think Julia's last performance before she goes in for her break is at what? It's probably already gone. Evelyn, it's Hey Hey. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's the real Hey Hey. Don. Everybody loves Don. Yep, 5 o'clock's her next show. We missed her. We'll post up for Don real quick, though.
Greetings, friends. Welcome to the Epcot International Festival of the Arts, presented by AT&T. In just a few minutes, we invite you to experience the musical stylings of Don Black. This performance will begin in just a few minutes. Thank you.
All right, let me get this all adjusted and worked out here. So the 30, then we put up to 20. Thanks to William and the gang, puts us up to 50. JP put us up to 90. Courtney put us up to 110. Steve put us up to 135. Jeff put us up to 145. Wow, look at you guys, huh? Next time I see you, I need to pick your brain about your reef tank. Oh yeah, man, my pleasure. It's good to see you at Splash. Yeah, you should have asked me, man. We could have talked about it all damn night. Morgan, hello? Listen, I like Don, but I actually don't think we're gonna sit here and wait for him because I'm hungry as hell. I think really is the answer. I can't sit here and watch this, dude. I need to eat. I gotta eat. No, you're cool, man. You're never interrupting. I'm just a... You can ask me questions right here, whatever you want. You can pick my brain here if it's more convenient for you. Ah, here's your last medium Epcot Spirit jerseys right there. Those are shirts, but the last of the mediums are up on that wall. Buff the lens real quick. What do you think for the J-LED figures? Still just Mickey Mouse going, huh? Oh, I'm supposed to get one of these for Jersey Johnny too, right? If he's here, I'll get it for him. Man, they've been out to Mickey for a while now. I wonder who will be the next one to go. Will it be Minnie or not? Da-da-dum, 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 da-da-dum. Deconstructed BLT, deconstructed soup. It's got absolutely no line, the deconstructed booth. The decon booth. A little surgery on some risotto. What you think? Still haven't had the French onion soup, so maybe we should just try it today. See what we're working with. Continue our festival tradition.
What? Okay, I will hear you already. No big deal.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Can I have the onion soup?
Yeah, what else for you?
That's it.
Ready? $6.50 today.
Oh, it's a gift card, sorry.
No, later.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, appreciate that. Have a good day. Thank you. I had to look at which one I had on. I was like, damn, what do I have on today? I had the DVC. That's which one I had on.
Man,
How you doing, boss?
pretty good in yourself?
Good, thanks, man.
I'll let them know, okay?
Thank you.
Can I get 2 soup all day?
Yeah, none of these things have lines. Look at Canada too. Empty over there. Just walk up, get your risotto. Should have went with the till it was up. I'm ready to rock.
All right, here you go. And here
It's
you
good.
go.
Thanks, man.
Enjoy, guys.
Should probably
Can
take
I get one pie?
one of each of those.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you. All right, you're all set. Good.
This is so clever, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too cool. Alright, any boots back there? Little trash can action? Yeah, okay. Little trash can action. Oh, this thing's dirty. This tea can is dirty. Disney, the cleanest, dirtiest place in the world. I'm just kidding, it's clean. Disney's hella clean. Well, it smells good. I would suggest just breaking it up and eating it. Same as last year. It's kind of weird. I like the concept. You can put it that way. I like the idea of this thing more than I like the actuality of this thing. You know what I mean? Oh, that's good. In its idea, it's a more... The execution of it's just interesting. It leaves you thinking, you know, why wouldn't they have just made this into a soup? And then people are like, oh, it's the deconstructed booth, get it? I'm like, oh yeah, no, I get it. God, look at this trash can, it's disgusting. It's like nobody's been over here in 10 years to clean this thing. Nobody's cleaned this trash can in 25 years. It's got some original Epcot filth on it. Crazy. I've had a lot worse. I give that thing a 8. Worth it. Let's give it a 7.5. We'll give the BLT an 8. Let's give the BLT an 8.5. We'll give that a 7.5. That sounds more accurate. Now I like. Yum. Good flavor. All right, let's take a loop, shall we? Probably gonna end up hitting the road today at the worst time possible. But you know what? Whatever. I always have had this theory that if you leave the park basically at like right about 5 o'clock, like on the dot, if you can be on the road, it seems to be like nobody on the road really at 5. 4 to 5, yeah, and then like 5:30 to 6, yeah, but that like 5 to 5:30 seems to be kind of a little bit of a hack. Whoa. These guys are chilling. A lot of chilling going on.
Oh, this is
Bruh. That inside of that guy's leg is so burnt. Holy shit, he looked like a lobster. He was red. I never seen anything that. I mean, I've seen people burnt, but that guy was red.
Guys, let's gander at the.
Hey, gang. Hey, gang.
Well, no, I know Idar does spinning cube really well, and I know he does well with ball, but
Boom, 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 boom. This is where Raffy's been playing at night. Raffy, the name of the new gang here. How's the Joffrey's line? It's short. That's longer than the Starbucks line. Double. Starbucks we walked up to. Joffrey's out here slamming. Dude, it is cranking. I didn't know the sun was going to be jamming like this today. Little did I know that the sun was going to be jamming like this. Little did anybody know. After you, please, 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 please. Yeah. Yep. It's a world like no other. The Disney World. Little kid is like, dude, get me the hell out of here. This is a guy I've had quite enough, thank you. I tried my best, you know. Salmon up the river, y'all. Mary
They
Poppins.
paint Peter Pan up peeking in the bedroom window up there, just for the Festival of the Arts.
She's practically perfect in every way. She's practically perfect. She's practically perfect in every way. I'm trying to see Minnie's down there too. This keeps happening in these parks. See Minnie? And Daisy down there.
I like Alan.
Minnie and Daisy. Daisy got no line at all. Oh, Jack Sparrow's over here. That's cool. Huh?
Have you come to seek adventure in the Pirate's Isle? Well, then there's more for me, eh?
That's nice. I like seeing Jack doing a little bit of wandering. He's got the little shrunken skull on his. We should ask him. Be like, hey, what happened to that? What happened to that guy behind you there? She's practically perfect in every way.
She's scheming. I'm next. Come on. We've got a real pirate one. You bow, you stern, you port, you starboard.
Port, starboard.
Yeah. Where's the rum?
You tell me, mate. I didn't see a ton of questions, you know. Thank you very much. Oh, the pleasure is
How's
all
Amber
yours.
Heard?
Has anyone seen a black sheep?
Yeah, I got
For name calling.
Hey. Did you hear the one guy walk by? He said, "How's Amber Heard?"
What say you?
Where's your mom?
My mom?
Your mom.
Your mom's right here. Oh, around. Who knows, mate?
Huh? These are the days, right?
I'm sorry?
Oh, these are the. I was just saying, these are the good days.
Oh, absolutely.
That's your ship out there, Jack.
What do you think of a ship like that whenever I'd end up losing the pearl?
Yeah,
Do you
it's a
think
little
it would hold
smaller.
up in a storm?
A little smaller, man. I don't know if it's as seaworthy.
Well, as long as it's not as unsteady as the Dying Gold. That ship was unsteady
Yeah.
for years.
Yeah, or the one that in the. Remember, you were on the top of it as it was sinking down.
Oh, poor Anna Maria's back.
Yeah, that's right.
I did get what I deserved for that one, though.
Yeah.
At least she made sure of that. But she did get a nice
Hey,
ship out of it.
hey, what
herself.
happened to the guy hanging on the back of your sword there? That little head.
Was it?
Are you responsible for that?
Oh no, this is me.
That's some voodoo magic.
She's always close by watching over me.
Hey, good.
She likes to make sure I behave myself.
You're doing a good job. Have a good day out here, Captain Jack.
You too, mate.
How do you? See you there. I don't want to walk through these people's pick. That was great. We had a 1-0.
You're in the blue.
He was yelling at Belle. He said, hey, you there in the blue. Hey, you over there in the blue. He was yelling at Belle. He said, hey, you over there in the blue. Oh, that was good. You over there in the blue. I need some water after all that. Oh, he's still up there. Captain Jack. You want to ask him, be like, you lost, man? Can we help you find something over here at the Epcot Center? I smell good today. I took the right kind of shower. Did you dip that out the lake? Huh? He's having a good time, Captain Jack.
É todo mundo junto.
Wow, France no wine either? If there was ever a day to grab the Brie Bowl, it'd be today.
Like super learning stuff, like
What river flows through France? The Loire River. Also, the Champs-Élysées is in Paris. Isn't that what we all figured out the other day?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, listen, I don't want to know either. And I was
The
there.
Champs-Élysées. Oh, look at Belle. Go say hi to her. Go ask her if she's been reading anything good lately. I can do it with the best. Encanto booth's small too today. I wonder if Belle's seen anybody else today, or if that's just the end of her line. Belle's seen anybody else? Or are you guys the end of the line?
Yeah, we're the end, sorry.
Have a good day.
You betcha. You are absolutely right, and I get that.
Sad I couldn't get any Morgan stuff this year because it's just not my, not really my cup of tea. The characters, you know, Tiana again this year, who I like, but I don't have any kind of affinity for. Denise, Tiana's, and run-of-the-mill princess, just like the rest of them. Anna. Only ones that really hold any kind of rivalry to me are Belle, Ariel, and Aurora. Other than that, everybody else is the same. Jasmine, Rapunzel. You know, now that I say that out loud, that's not true at all. If I were to think about it, I probably have something. I probably have a soft spot for all of them. What is Mickey on the motorcycle? That thing's rad. What's that, the El Cap? Is that what theater that is? Or that's the Carthage, oh, because this is, what do they call it? Carthage Square or something? Carthage Circle. Is that the Carthage or something? What's it called? I've never been to LA. Say hi, please. Hi, Weathering Lou. How you doing? Good to see you. Always. Nostradamus, as I like to call you. Weathering Lou. Wow. That's it. Carthage Circle. Thank you. I was thinking Catharsis for some reason. Carthage Circle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's what that theater's called, right? It's the Carthage Theater. Right.
Yeah, that's all good stuff. Hey, so fire for the coat. Once over the fucking sky. Before you see it.
The Rainbow Katsuki Bun, or whatever it's called, up for grabs today, considering that Japan has 0 line.
We could go sit in France now.
No.
Japan. We'll cut through Mitsukoshi and we'll see what the situation's like over there.
And then he released garbage after garbage after that.
Same people that'll walk in front of you just to go nowhere. Everybody will walk in front of you to go nowhere because they have no idea where they're going. But they'll walk in front of you. Best believe that. They might not have any idea where they're going, but boy, oh boy, they're going to walk into you. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to get through. I have no idea where I'm going.
Document, sign it for you.
And it is very frustrating for me. Look at the Eevee onesie. That's cool. You gotta catch you and me. I know it's my destiny. Remember when they used to do the oysters? Think they'll ever bring that stuff back? The oysters. Hello. Konnichiwa. He's probably thinking to himself, I hate kids. Same thing that everybody's thinking. We're gonna walk right in here. All you can think is, man, boy oh howdy, aren't those the best? You're my best friend in a world we must defend. Okay, now we gotta catch up. Oh, that's so true. I'm a danger man, and I told you. Okay, man. We gotta catch 'em all, we gotta catch 'em all. Okay, man. Look at all the popping cooking still in here. These things are the best. Hi, hello. How you doing?
How was yours?
Good, thank you, thank you.
Have you ever tried this chocolate before?
It's my favorite.
Oh, nice. Sometimes the Japanese discuss which is better.
That one or the bamboo one, right?
Yeah,
I learned this last week.
Oh,
Were you the one that told me, maybe? It could have been. I'm not sure. Because you guys all wear masks.
yes.
It's like back when there was pandemic. I couldn't tell who was who.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, you got the different shirt. So that way I would be.
Maybe I said.
Yeah, you might have. I think
it's a very
so.
popular and famous story
Yeah.
in
It's
Japan.
like here if you be like Coca-Cola or Pepsi, you know, like you gotta pick which one. It's either this or the bamboo. Oh, I like that. Can I use my Disney gift card in here?
I will ask you guys.
Okay, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, it has one of those. It's a scan one. Thank you.
Would you like to have a bag for this?
That's okay. I'll put it in my backpack. No, thank you.
Are you having a great time in
Always.
Japan today?
Yeah, always. I'm here maybe like four times a week, probably.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's so much,
Oh,
yeah.
it's so nice.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
a good time. I have a YouTube channel, like I YouTube.
No?
But this is what I do. I do like a live stream from like Disney.
Amazing.
And so that's what I do all the
Oh,
time.
I guess many.
So I've been in this store maybe like 500 times or something.
Wow.
You know, like I don't know. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll see you guys again.
See you.
Have a good day. Bye.
I heard my name.
Yep, we got her. She was the one that told me, I think. I think she was the one that told us last week about how these are the big debate. Do you like these or do you like the bamboo? And the answer is it's this one. These are like my jam. I opened this last week at home. I was like, maybe I'll have like a couple of them. I ate the whole box. I just smashed them all. Just like bang, 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 bang. I threw them down like it was a competition or something. You would have thought it was a competition how fast I ate those things. Jeff, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, man. We went off your PayPal earlier, the Venmo, right? Everybody. Just want to say thanks to everybody. It was a very generous day today. Dawn, hello. lot of people joining in that I was talking about earlier. So in case you guys didn't hear me earlier, I was saying thank you to all of you for your consistency and your donations and your support of my life. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. And it means a lot. So thank you all very much. Jeff Cap, another man who supports this channel. A lot of people. Rob again today shared out the stream. Probably the 150th time he's done that. Maybe more, you know. Like, I'm giving him a bare minimum of 150. Probably at like 250. That guy has shared, I mean, so many of our streams. And I appreciate it. I tell him all the time, I'm like, damn, man, this means the world to me. You get such good screen grabs too, like the one we had the other day where we were looking at the, did you see the Canada thing? When we were looking at the moose booklet. The people, they had the, there was like the moose is loose, or the moose is on the loose moose, what was it called? The moose that was loose. Well, anyway, that was the screen grab that he got. It was really good. On top of many screen grabs, that was one that he had gotten. God, the kakigori looks good. I might have to break and get one today. I love that stuff. Oh, the funnel cake booth has no line, ladies and gentlemen. No line here at the mini funnel cake. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. I'm gonna do it. Am I gonna do it? I'm just not quite there yet, you know? It's important that I eat, not when I don't want to eat, because then I might not enjoy it the right way. We gotta eat when we're hungry. And only when we're hungry. Oh my God, the ducks will walk up too. Oh. I'm just not hungry right now. I was very filled up by that little wonton. Oh man. Look at this, a walk up, dude. Wouldn't even have to wait today, huh? Wouldn't even have to wait at all. They got them sitting there ready to go. Damn. What the hell? Even the sipping chocolate. Oh. Force hunger upon myself. If you're looking for all of most of, I shouldn't say all of, but if you're looking for the original paintings from Festival of the Arts that a lot of these prints get made off of, this is the spot where you're going to come to. That's the original one of the Spider-Man prints that you've seen 1,000 of. It is $2,500 for that original piece of art. And you'll know it's original because it says original. That Haunted Mansion back there, $7,000. Ratatouille's $3,000. This Wanda thing, a $7,500. $5,000 for the puppy. One of a kind edition of 2 for $400. Jesus Christ. If I had any kind of money at all, I'd buy this right now. Holy shit, that's beautiful. The box that it's in, too. Dude, for one of... Oh my God, that's the best deal in this whole place by a mile. By a mile. $5,000 for Moana. $5,000 for this goofy one. $6,000 for the... What is this, Recess or something? Oh no, that's the Turning Red or something. That's that movie. I like the Kamala Khan back here for $4,000. Headless Horseman on this crazy frame is $14,000. The Falcon down there is $7,000. This with Maleficent on the bridge is $16,000. Even Nautilus is bomb at 10.5. That's beautiful.
Like, why can't there just be a poster?
8,000 on this original piece of what they call Brer Rose, right before she's Aurora, technically. I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream. Wakanda Forever. Wanda and Vision. Now this Luke and Grogu is a bomb little piece. I mean, I love the print that they have out front of this as well. But the original art, even you can see the strokes on his belt and stuff. $5,000. Atlantis, not something you see a lot of property from at 15. 19? At 19. This is at 10. Another 10. 3.5. Treasure Planet. Original art graphic sketch at $1,900. That's all right. Tank is beautiful. This one as well. I mean, come on, man. Gorgeous with these crystals like this. Outrageous. Ariel with the glitter paint, $5K. Punzi as well with that same theme, $5K. Stitch at $650. That's an original piece of art. That's your second best deal in this whole place right now. This with Mr. Toad at $84. With the deed to his house. The original art for these things would have been outrageous to have gotten like the Frozen one or something. Ursula, huge piece back there, one of a kind edition of 2, $700 there as well. One of a kind edition of 5, $2,500 on that. One of a kind edition of 5 on Coco. Original art here, 4K. This with the Rescuers Down Under. That's a nice one, 85. Pocahontas. Pooh Bear and Christopher Robin. Wow. That's an outrageous piece of art right there. Princess is on that same kind of a pattern with the crystal. Jasmine with this crystal thing as well. That seems to be the talk of the town. I think of all my favorite piece is this right here for sure. You know, if I mean, obviously the Grogu one's nice back there, but that Merida, she is gorgeous. And they don't have any of the Mickeys left up here either. Did you notice that? So the Mickeys are sold out park wide. They had a couple of them up here, and this was the piece of art that he did too. With the figurines on them. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 bum, 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 but if I know you, I know what you do. Tomorrow, don't let me forget that we should go and get the American Dream. We should get the American Dream tomorrow. I don't know if I'm eating anything sweet like that until I work off a little bit of whatever I got going on.
Eu vou comprar uma água. Que isso?
Why don't you watch it, buddy? Cheer Square. It's one of my favorite new kind of additions to this place. Look at these donuts right here. God damn, those look good, don't they? And that M&M one right there, that's so tempting, right? Would be bomb.
Yeah, she's feeding the squirrel in there.
That would be bomb. It's 4 now. I know, I want to eat that donut for some reason, so maybe I am kind of hungry. The Gelateria Toscana got no line right now. I mean, I said it had no line. I mean, it has a big line. I was thinking about the other day when it had no line. We walked up basically today, jamming.
Anytime.
I'm sick of it. Damn, dude, I gotta go get the artist paint thing, right? I gotta get something else. We gotta get the mozzarella. It's quick. It's a couple bites. It's nothing at all. I gotta use the bathroom. That's my problem, man. I think if I were to do that, I would feel a whole lot better. I don't really know where I could, though. That's the thing, is I don't know. I definitely think I gotta use the bathroom. But all these no lines just make me want to walk up and get food. You know what I mean? Hello. Hey. There's no line here. It just blows my mind. There's no line. She's like, why are you here?
Another one.
They captured that.
Well, I'm letting the birdie.
Yeah, because
I like to test my theory always, no matter what the crowds are like here. I like to come back into Germany, and I like to see what is the line
Minutes. Do you want to get one?
at the quick service nobody knows. What is the line like at this quick service that now not only has a dope bratwurst, but has a pretty decent bread pudding as well? And the answer is, there is nobody in this line. One person. 2 people. Perhaps not. 1 person. Is it Germany spirituals here or no? They just had one in Canada and they just had one in England. That was it. England and that was it. There's no Spirit jersey in Germany. I don't see one. God, it smells good in here. Pardon me. Pardon. Sorry. You know, maybe just loosen up that gap a little bit, and then maybe people wouldn't be walking in here. Hop, surprise. Surprise. If y'all weren't standing in everybody's window. Surprise. You like surprises? Surprise. Surprise.
Like if I were that excited about
and then look at this. You come over here to Germany. It's like, what? Everybody must know something about this that I don't, right? Because nothing at this booth is worth standing here for. Not when Italy has 0 line and America had 0 line and Japan had a slight line. I think it's getting a little busier here too as the day goes on. I'm noticing a lot of I'm noticing a vibe change. How do you say that? Hachwashangandi. Nobody getting their face painted today. And this where the salted caramel and the jumbo cookie is only here this year. I forgot about that. The Painter's Palette cookie, a festival staple, which I always thought was gross. Because, ew, first of all, like food coloring, like in frosting, and it's all just weird to me. I don't want things like that came out of a laboratory to dye food unless it's Cheetos and Doritos. I need to spread it all over my chocolate chip cookie. So the year before last, when they had that at every booth, basically, it was terrible. This has been one of the best years for food. Oh, this is a pop, like the same booth that's in Disney Springs. A lot of people have seen them. A lot of people have seen that in Disney Springs. What do you want to get? What do we do? What do we do? What are we getting? What are we getting? What are we doing? Perhaps nothing else. Maybe we just go home. It's about that time of day. I'll hang out for a little bit. I gotta find a bathroom. Super bad. Super bad.
Inside that building?
Super bad. Super rad. Super bad. Sometimes I wonder to myself, some of these old cats, like it can't be your first day here. You know what I'm saying? Can't be your first day here, homeboy. So what the hell? You don't know? You don't know how it works? You old cat. You don't know how this works yet? You only gotta figure it out now. You ain't gonna get it figured out. What the hell, Frozen's?
My phone's on the back of her thing.
Frozen's hella closed, yo. It's time to ask the one question. It's time to ask the one question that they can answer. Hi. Hey, can I ask you guys about how long has the ride been down for? Like all day or just a few hours?
So we had a delayed opening, then we were up for about 36 minutes, and we've
So
been
basically
down
all
since
day
then.
it's been.
Almost all day.
Okay, thank you. Damn. Stinks. Frozen been down all day, so they're probably not reopening Frozen. Oh, it smells good in here, doesn't it? Look at you, this is your assortment of things you can get. I don't know what this is. Apple cake with caramel and drizzle. Apple cake. Oh, apple cake. Apple cake. Creamy rice pudding with strawberry sauce. Pretzel shaped pastry with assorted topping. School bread. That's what everybody comes here for. Apple cake. That sounds good. And I got these cookies in here too. Look at these chocolate chip cookies. Holy moly, man. Look at that thing. Looks ridiculous. We're going to bring one of those home with us. Most definitely. I'd probably just ask these guys, hey man, do I ask you guys for this stuff?
Yeah.
Can I just get one of the chocolate chip cookies? Yeah, thank you. Can I pay with my gift? Thank you.
Are you going live?
I am, yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tom does Disney. Tom does Disney. Easy. YouTube. That's all right, man. Thank you. This cookie looks good. Is it good? It looks amazing. Y'all have a good day. Thank you. Thank you. We'll bring it home. It'll be a treat for later. You know, I always say, if you can bring Disney snacks home, bring Disney snacks home. If you can bring Disney snacks home, then bring them home. Also, we are about to die on our battery, so we're going to get that changed out. Apple cake. You want to get yourself some apple cake. Apple cake. Wow. Have I just never rolled the sleeves of this thing up before? Is that something I've just never done? Or something? Wow, I can't believe I can't just easily fold up the sleeves on the Spirit jersey. A considerable amount of effort is going into this process. A considerable amount of effort. It's like she's falling over. Good, get some water in you. Might want to get a little water in you. You might want to get a little water in you. Might want to get a little aqua in you, lady. You might want to get a little agua in there. The Royal Summer Hoose. Gang, gang. Jesus Christ.
Right? We'll go right there. Perfect. Ready?
It's funny, I just got a PayPal that I can't read out loud. From Anonymous. So, just to cover our bases. Anonymous. He anonymous. Oh, wasn't that the dude from the other day? I was trying to be like, hey, you can't have that on the ride. That was that dude, right? Now he's outside. They're like, yeah, we're gonna regulate you to the outside. That was the dude who was standing in front of the little archway there. He was like, that was him. Little dude. Little guy. Just a little guy. Hey, no way they got these barricades up in here today. Are you kidding me? Who is this fancy woman? Who isn't she? That's the real question. Who isn't she? Brum, 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 brum.
It's fine. I want to.
Sitting here taking acting like crazy.
You don't forget me, I promise you that. He saw me and he was like, I hate that dude. He saw it flood across his face. He was like, ugh, this guy over here. My coordinator yelled at me because of this jerk. But really, he doesn't understand the actuality is that the reason his coordinator yelled at him is because of him. It's because he's the jerk. He is the jerk. Ha ha! I think there's a lot of confusion out there about what's a selfie stick or not. I'm like, how about you let security handle that? You know, like when people come in with stuff. Or like if you see somebody with literally something that's like 5 feet outside of them, or you just look at them and say, does that extend? That's the question that most of them will ask you. Does your little thingy there extend? And you gotta say, does my thingy extend? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's a little joke there. Har har. I don't know what the canvases are limited to, if they are, if they're not. Maybe they're just open edition canvases. Like so many of them are. Look at this Joffrey's. Has nobody online. And you could get the Jagged Frost. I'm thinking about getting that thing. It's just a drink. Wow, look at this. No line Joffrey's. Very strange out here today, isn't it? Like the crowds, the way they're sorted. Even Pluto has just as long a line as he did the other day. The new Marvel store. The new quote-unquote Marvel store, I would call it. Because it's still Marvel. It's actually peeled back a little bit. Look at that. These front two things, they got swapped. It's not as pure Marvel in here as it was. It's still extremely Marvel in here, but all this was Marvel stuff. This was all Spider-Man stuff the other day, wasn't it? Where'd they relegate that Spider-Man stuff to? You gotta be kidding me. They made a kid-size Spirit jersey for Spider-Man, but they didn't make this in an adult size. Are you kidding me? What? Are these guys crazy that they don't have a Spirit jersey for every single... Maybe they can't, because Universal does. Right? Maybe they can't, because Universal has those Spirit jerseys for adults. Why would they be able to make one for the kids? Maybe that's like a... this is interesting. The constant learning about this wacky trade deal and who owns the rights to Marvel. How these Marvel rights get split up. The minutia of it all. Don't get wrapped up in the minutia of it. That's Rocket from Guardian. Dropping Marvel references coming out the Marvel store.
Greetings, friends.
Greetings,
Welcome
friends.
to the Epcot International Festival of the Arts, presented by AT&T. In just a few minutes,
Don's
we
coming
invite
back
you to
out.
experience the musical stylings of Don Black. This performance will begin in just a few minutes. Thank you.
Where's sweet Ari? Oh, she's at home. She is at home enjoying herself. Enjoying herself. Hi. Hello. Bye-bye. Hi, bye. I'm literally just using this as a reprieve from the little bit of sun that's going on out here. The deconstructed booth still has nobody in it. The Decadent Delight booth has nobody in it, too. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get that as our last snack. We're gonna get this Dolce, the other mousse. You know, we got the cake one. Today we're gonna get the non. We got the brownie one last time. This one we're gonna get the other one. Even though it's literally as bright as you could possibly. Even though it's about as bright as the world will possibly allow for. Heck yeah. Sweet. How you doing, boss? Could I get the mousse?
Sure. Which one?
The top one, the 525 one.
You got it.
That's the. I figured
Yeah,
that.
no,
At this point, that's literally the way that I figured is the best for you guys. There's 5 and there's 525.
Exactly. Yeah. Saying those big words. Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate you. Thanks, man. That's what they said to us the other day. Hello, how you doing?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Good, thanks, man. Thank you, thank you.
I'll grab that chocolate mousse
Look
for
at
you, sir.
those, ready to rock. Feels good coming out of there.
Chocolate
Thanks,
mousse.
boss. Have a good day.
You too, sir.
Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. What a beautiful, hot-ass Florida day it is right now. Weather is cranking. We're gonna get our last little bit of rays on the, catch our last few sun rays, you heard? We're gonna eat this mousse. Oh, the chocolate piece broke. Dude. Florida is a funny place. Literally this time last week, it was sweater weather out here. The wind was whipping, it was about 50 something. Today, with that sun cranking like that, no wind, it's probably a solid 87, 88 degrees out. That is a massive difference if you think about it. All right, down the hatch just first. Ew, it's pudding. Ugh. I didn't know it was pudding. So this is all right. I'm not thrilled by it. I would definitely get the other one over this. Don doing one of his classic, I'm gonna blow this thing for 45 seconds. Which of course we all love. Oh, he didn't, he lost it. You heard it in his thing, right? He kind of was like, he had a little choke up on it. Wow, the progress she made in that one loop that we made around here is amazing. She didn't have any of the fruit on that side done, or like the bread looking stuff. And he's almost done. Crazy, man. Skill.
Right in my face. Look at guys. The bubbles are flying up into my face.
Look at how many bubbles!
Talent's off the hook. Off the hook level talent. Look at this squad right here. Look at the blue shirt squad.
I don't know what. If it's something.
Tonight, wanna love my things tonight. Give me everything tonight. Cause all we know, my life is tomorrow. Yeah, da 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 ba bum. Yeah, ba bum ba bum. Wow, bum 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 bum. Can't see my screen. I can't feel my face. Damn, I definitely got burnt out there today. I just caught a burn. I should have dropped a little bit of sunscreen on. I didn't know it was gonna be like that, but it is. It do be like that. It do be like that though, you know?
And then do you have any?
It do be like that. Hey, oh wait, these are on different loops? I never noticed that. That when you walk through one, it's not the same area that the other. You think they'd be on the same loop or something. But they're on the same music, two different timing, two different times. Time stamps? Sections? They are not in sync. Let's put it that way. They are not synchronized like swimmers. Synchronized swimmers. Swimmy. Swammy. Swimmy swam. Happy that my switching the Manfrotto tripods eliminated all the clicking and clacking that I've been dealing with lately. Not in a good way, like with Lego bricks. Clicking and clacking on my tripod just from being, loose and walking around. Everybody kept telling me, like, I think I can hear your flip-flops. I'm like, oh, I know what they're hearing. I'm hearing this tripod click and clack. So I fixed it. I fixed it. No. They do have the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway ones. Oh, and they have these Captain Marvel ears that are badass. But they do not have what I'm looking for, which is from my friend Mark. His daughter loves Chubby. And I was going to get her the Chubby ears, but they have not arrived here at Epcot. The only park that I seem to go to anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, Mom, it's almost our turn, but after that.
Is that on purpose? Most of the time I have a tough time knowing. then we're getting out of here. Because there seems to be a little bit of confusion as to what's happening in Epcot this evening. It was a nice day, but boy howdy, it turning into a weirdo night with the way people are. Typically, you can tell by the walk. They're like, just for S's and G's, I'd like to look back up there and see. It was for what reason? For nothing? Just to be in the way. Yeah, of course. Just to be in the way. Obviously. Well, another fun day at the Epcot during Epcot month. Epcot month has been a blast. Dory 404. Oh, and don't forget that we could walk through the legacy monuments over here. Walk out this way because our car is in the middle of nowhere. Our car is in the middle of absolute nowhere. God, they're kind of beautiful, you know? You don't see them a lot because you don't usually have to walk out this far, but they're nice when they're nice, you know. It was a nice way to not throw them out. Give them this fresh coloration. This was kind of how you knew what the new colors of Epcot were going to be long before they were really announced and officialized and all this 40th stuff. This was a good indicator of what that was going to be like. Some people know where you find like certain celebrities and stuff around here, like in sync. It's interesting compared to what are people's faces versus what they decided to do for like leaving little messages behind. It was a great idea to leave a legacy. A classic idea. Oh, that's nice. That's a good little, I always forget that the loop is placed this far out, you know? So if you were that dude and that was your gig. So if the Epcot trams don't come back, that means neither side. This side here, which is the back side of Guardians, or the other side. It's really kind of amazing how much space they still have behind this area over here. Even with that whole expansion, like obviously they knew they had more than enough room. They must have known they had more than enough room. Yo, it is hot. That's good. It feels good, but whoa. It's been a while since it was 80 something. The high 80s today too. It's at 87. Like, I'm like, what? The other one thing I am surprised that Epcot doesn't have porta potties out here. I always thought that was weird. And hence why you do see a lot of pee bottles. We colloquially call them pee bottles. I never said that word right. I just did. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. That's about over there. Far from the end of our adventure, too. We're gonna wanna bring puppers to the dog park today. So, sure, as soon as I get home, I'm gonna be like, okay, right back at the dough. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Warm. Warm, warm, warm. Thought I was 404. What was I in? 407. Jesus Christ, Tom. Come on, man. You three rows off, man. All right. Holy moly, dude. It is crazy warm out today. Compared to how it's been, it's very nice, but wow. That weather is cranking. I got sweat dumping. Alright everybody, if you're out of here, I understand. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be here at the Epcot Center again, a later night tomorrow. where we will be seeing the Broadway concert series featuring Mandy Gonzalez, who we saw as Angelica Schuyler in Hamilton many moons ago. I look forward to seeing y'all there. We'll be obviously having some more snacks, and it'll be a nice night. See you there tomorrow. For now, I'm just taking the ride home, at which point I'm bringing puppers to the dog park. You heard? Puppers going to the dog park. You guys most likely are not coming to the dog park with me. Because I don't really like it. Keep it Disney-fied. So 450. My theory has always been if you hit this turn around 5 o'clock, it is the quietest time you can hit it. We're going to be hitting it right about 5 o'clock. So give or take 5 minutes. I can tell you usually when I do this, it works pretty well. If you get to this turn at 5 o'clock, there's nobody here. Wow. The whole, how far though? Gotta be a line down this road, right? It ain't 5 o'clock for fucking everybody. Wow, really? Where are we stopping? Up here. Good God, that's amazing. That's really good, man. Are you kidding me? That's a huge difference. Huge difference. Everybody's still a little dumpy as far as when they're going to hit their brakes and accelerate, but hey, you know, that's life. That's how life is. That's how life goes. She's flashing. Cows out in the field. Some moo cows out here. Some moo cows. What would it have been? A moo cow. Get in the house. Use the bathroom real quick. And then run over to the park. That sucker was driving. I'm gonna go right after this man right here. I'm gonna peel out. Everybody going to McDonald's line anyway. Everybody's living in McDonald's world anyway. What did I say the move was? I'm just gonna take 192 all the way down, right? Isn't that the new move I said on the way home? Everything else is bogus. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take 192 the whole way home, just like I said I was doing. Just like I said. No. Maybe not actually, because if I can make this light, then it's going pretty quick. Actually, I bet. Could I regret this? We'll find out. So many ways, you know? So many ways and means to get to Epcot and back to the house. was a mistake. Everybody's in sweet Wow Wow Land. Sweet Lottie Dottie Bill Land. This could have been a bad idea. That's something else. We'll go after this dude goes. Come on, my man. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boys. Come on, big boys. Big boys and girls. Girls and boys. Big girls, big girls, big girls and boys. 7 more likes on the stream if you haven't hit that button. $2 came in. What was that from? Must have been from Morgan, I bet. That's a classically Morgan type move right there. You know what sucks is that these phones, they still don't, you know, there's no way to stop that brightness thing. They just get overworked real quick from having a stream. I guess the newest one, you know, would probably be the best because obviously it's probably got the most technology as far as that goes, but especially since I'm still streaming on the 12. Which I think is infamously probably the worst of them all. The 11, the 13 weren't even as bad in terms of the dimming. okay choice today. It looked like it's all paying off. Wow, I can't believe how easy that ride home was at 5 o'clock compared to 4, compared to 6. It's like, I don't even understand that. And this is why I said to Mike when he was down here, because the same thing happened. I said, you know what my theory is? That I think down here, maybe Disney has a shift that only goes till 4:30 or something. I don't know. Maybe it's all Disney, right? But if it's not, my theory is that so many people down here are concerned with like not avoiding the 5 o'clock traffic that they actually do that. And because they all do it, the 5 o'clock traffic doesn't exist anymore. Do you understand what I mean? It's almost like Galaxy's Edge opening. Everybody thought it was going to be so busy that they didn't go and they planned their trips for after. And so when you actually went, there was nobody there. Because it was like, oh, wait, what? Especially in Disneyland, remember? They were like petrified at first. They were like, yo, what's going on? Come on, Mr. Ram Truck. I see you. Somebody else is going to go because nobody knows how these things work. Apply to the big road, 27 and 192 apparently, those look like. But these back roads, it's like at 5 o'clock, it's like there's just nobody on. Like even right now, I mean, we've cruised the whole way home. We haven't had to really deal with it. That merge over there in Disney. This is nice. For dinner at my house tonight, what am I gonna just make myself some nuggets, I guess, right? I got the cookie from Kringla and the little chocolate mushrooms. Oh my god, I need to go get Tito's. I don't have any Tito's at home. We need to go do that now because the roads are so quiet. And I don't really feel like bringing her in there. Not slow down because that thing told you we're going 31 in a 30. Hey, this thing right here said 31. She was going 31, it's a 30, and she hit her brakes. Not only hit them, but hit them hard enough that we slowed down to about 25. Wow, that was funny. I don't know what. Are people scared of driving, you think it is? Is that why most people suck so bad at it? Because it's kind of a terrifying thing in a lot of ways, you know what I mean? You know, like you're in a big machine that weighs a lot, there's other people in big machines, you're constantly seeing car wrecks that murder people, like, you think that people are just conscious, like, it's almost like a roller coaster kind of thing, like, you know, it's not gonna hurt, like, well, I don't even know what it's compared to. Like, I guess it's rational to be afraid of, like, getting into an airplane, right? Because, like, if it's almost, I mean, the rationality to not be afraid comes from the fact that they are very safe. But if you were to think about the concept, right? Like, oh, a metal thing that goes up into the atmosphere and can lose pressure and, like, engine failure, like, so many things, like, so it's crazy, right? It's crazy. So I think that's where most people's fear comes from, and I think with driving, it's kind of the same thing. They have this fear of like, oh, you know, I don't want to get pulled over, I don't want to get in an accident, I don't want to, you know, there's so much BS involved. Jesus Christ. Is this really for this turn up here? It is too. This many people, will we make that turn? Oh yeah, because if we don't, we're just gonna blow by everybody. Anybody that doesn't make this turn is gonna make this turn because I'm gonna be jamming out the other side of it. I'll be making this turn. Even if everybody else, including Mrs. 31 to a 30, is a little scared to do it. Now when it turns yellow, that means I gotta slam my brakes on as hard as I can, right? You're like, no. That means you could actually proceed with caution. Oh, so don't go under it at all and pretend like it's absolutely red. Nope. That's what the red one means. The green one means go completely, and then the yellow one means go right ahead, but be aware that things are changing. I got tricked. I got tricked by the cars. I got tricked. They tricked me. I didn't have any Uncle Tito's last night, but it was Sunday night. Yeah. This is the part where everybody loves to really chill, you know. I can tell you that no matter who makes this and who doesn't, I will make it. Instead of being afraid to make the turn, you gotta actually make it. Like another example of, like, I don't know if it's just pure fear or what. It must be for most people just like a fear-based thing. Fear, a matter of fear, pain and fear. All right, we're gonna go to the booze store. You know that place? What do you call the booze store? Everybody's got a different name for the booze store. What do you like to call it? What do you like to call the booze store? I always like the Packy. I always like going with the Packy. You know that one? The Packy. You know the Packy? Like ice hacky? Hacky. The liquor store. I like that. That's a good one. Yep, there's another one, the ABC store. That's, yeah. Another classic name, the ABC store. I think the liquor store is like the general like 100%, obviously, right? Liquor store. That's what this place is. It's a store that sells liquor. But then regionally, they're called different things. Packies, ABC stores. Booze shop. The booze shop. Yeah, you got a couple options on them. It's determined. Must be 21 with an ID to enter. No vaping in this store. I'm closing you down. Hello. I know, isn't it crazy? Like it's cool because it's a chance to work for themselves. How you doing? Thanks too. In that case here, it's the LCBO. LCB. Oh my god, I was in drive. What the hell? I just scared the shit out of myself. I thought I was in reverse. And I hit the gas and I started moving up. I said, what the heck's going on there, guy? Make the turn. Oh shit. Look at this thing's a stick. You gotta stall that car out, man. God damn. What the hell was that all about? Give me the options, wow, stick on that little hill right there. I don't even know if that thing was a stick or it's an automatic. It just had the loosest transmission the world had ever seen. It was rolling back on that thing. Imagine being in drive and your car's going backwards. We only need 3 more likes to hit 150, which would be a good number for today. I could be one of those likes. I could be one of them, but I need 2 more. I could be 3 of them, really. I could close it out for us. What do you think? You hadn't heard me say it recently. I love this car. Going on like 8 years. This year, 8 years of. I don't think I've ever had a bad feeling towards this car, but nothing but pure and utter love. What's this girl? She practicing her volleyball. Oh, that shit sucks. All right, goodbye, everybody. Thank you for coming along for the adventure. That's it. It's over now. I'm leaving. Fucking bring it up. Don't have a nice day. I'll see you live and direct from the Epcot Center tomorrow for more fun. We'll be checking out the shows tomorrow, Broadway shows. I'm gonna start lagging out anyway. So Alyssa, Cheryl, Matthew, anybody else who's lurking, I gotta pee really bad too, so I gotta go. See you tomorrow.